What am I doing? Yes, Earl. Is there something? Yeah, there is something on my glasses. I thought there was. All right. Hold on, and I'll see what it says there right now. I can't see. I'm cleaning. All right. Dark Wester, hello Sharon, hello Honor Monkey, hello Vancouver, what's happening? It is 7:41 p.m. on a Wednesday night. Tomorrow is my virtual Friday, aka the Hello Bell Camise. Neil Williams, yes, we are in Jubel. And to quote from one famous person, I must say tonight, we must did done what we do done. Famous quote from Kamala Harris. We must did done what we do done. If we did done what we do done, we did done do it. Remember that. David Green. Oh, is this live? No, it's pre-recorded. Remember, we must did done what we do done. That way we done did it what we do done. That's the speechwriter for Kamala Harris. They're working on some new slogans. We must did done what we do done. Didn't they do it? You know, she gets up and talks that bullshit BS on TV, and I think she drinks. I think she heavily drinks. The crap she comes up with is just hilarious, and they repeat it. It's like the friend that drinks too much and gets retarded and gets stupid when they drink, and you embrace them. How do you say that? I'd have to read it. I don't know. It's just a crazy way that she talks. Every time I see some advert or some nonsense on the media, it's just hilarious. She is reading my book. Afternoon, Randy. Oh, it's so foolish. I can't believe we have people this stupid. This can't be righteous. Are you telling me their so-called half of America is that damn stupid that nobody's going to call her out on this just total mumbling jumbo alcoholic stuff? Really? I'm just confused. I've never heard such silliness in my life. I thought it was from a movie. They can't be that stupid. Really. They just can't be that. It's not possible. I'm just shocked. It just can't be that stupid. Damn, I just can hear in the background. I left that bathroom fan on. Couldn't you hear it humming in the background? I'll get up and turn it off in a second. I need to go out running for president. The question is not who is running for president. The question is who in the hell is the president right now? Don't worry about the future one. Let's figure out who's president right now. I'm just curious. Thammer, what's up? Who's president right now? I don't want to. The future's around the corner. That's cool. But who's running the country right now? What's going on? Who's in charge? Is there anybody running the country? It's like a free-for-all. I really don't know who's in charge. I think no one's running the country. That's my question. Who is actually in charge? What's going on? We got an Alzheimer's patient and a silly alcoholic Indian lady who swears she's African American. She don't know who she is to begin with. And Biden surely don't know, he don't even know himself either. We got two people don't even know who they are to begin with. They can't even identify who they actually are. We have a crazy clown for Canada currently destroying our beauty. Canada, I don't really know what's going on up there, but it seems like old boy's unlikable. I'm really not sure what's up. I don't really understand it. Anyway, I guess we'll all figure it out. It's not believable. I think we're in a dream. There's something going on. Something's crazy. You still on vacation and Kamala is on word salad. Man, I don't know. This whole world is just confusing. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, by the way, I came home from work today and I ate a smoked mackerel and a steak and a hamburger. And then I went in and laid down in the bedroom and took a good long sleep. Now I've slept for a few hours. Big Chill, what's happening? I hope that I can get to sleep at the proper time. I think Trump already taken over. He got big names coming to his house. I don't know. There's as many answers as there are people. This is true too. Well, I'd like to go out here in a few minutes. You can tell you've been asleep. Yeah, I just woke up. Just woke up. Just got out of bed. I've been up 10 minutes. You can see by my puffy face. Thank God I woke up. Sometimes when you crash out, David Green, hello. Sometimes when you go to sleep and you end up waking up at 3 in the morning and you've already slept the whole night, that's terrible. Sharp as his hair is standing up. Is it standing up? Which one? I got 27 hairs. I got 12 teeth, 27 hairs. Oh, boy. I got 12 teeth and 27 hairs. Woohoo! I'm going to put them together and accomplish something. Buffy, hello. 2 hairs in the front. I got like 3 in the front. I got an island. The advantage of Eastern region, you can take a sleep in the afternoon to evening. Here in Riyadh, you're in traffic for hours. This is very true. You know, Thammer, Talal works at the National Guard, and he lives over near Tahakasusi, near the Panorama Mall. He spends 4 hours a day in traffic. Really? When I went and visited and I'd ride with him to work and back, we spent half the day just sitting in the car. And he's gotten used to it. And that is the worst commute in all of Riyadh. If you work at the National Guard and you live over near the Panorama Mall, you've got one hell of a commute. You will spend 4 hours a day in traffic. There's no good time to go and come. It's terrible. Oh, I got to go turn off this fan in here. It's loud. I turned this fan on because I had cooked in the kitchen and the whole house smelled like burnt hamburgers. Anyway, that smoked mackerel sucks. I had it. It was as close to eating tuna as you can have on a monkey. Sitting in traffic isn't my idea of a good time. I don't do traffic. I hate it. What up? I early look at that. What's up? Nothing. I came home from work, took a nap. I went, what different brand of salmon? Yeah, I got a different brand. It's okay, but it's not perfect. It's not very nice. And then I had a smoked mackerel, which is, it wasn't that great. Kind of upsetting. They didn't have the salmon I wanted. I also just came back from the grocery. Did you? Is LA traffic worse as Riyadh? It depends how far. The problem LA is so large, so your traffic jam, it depends. If you live in Orange County and you drive up to the valley, oh, you can be in traffic for hours. Your internet is skipping around. Is it doing it now? I stopped moving the phone. I think it was skipping around because I went into the bathroom to turn the fan off, and that bathroom has no signal. Hopefully, it'll stop skipping. Yeah, I was. You know what? I could move the phone over to here to get a better signal. Tell me if it stops. It should get better now. Well, if the internet's skipping around in this broadcast, it means it's going to be even more terrible later. Well, I'd like to go out and about a little bit, but maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. Still look like a dork. Really. You know what they say? What you view is a reflection of yourself. And that usually happens. It's just a reflection of yourself. How many bottles of water you drink per day? A lot. I'm retired now, and I'm spending 2 hours to get from San Fernando Valley to Marina del Rey. That's a good commute. The internet was laggy. I thought it was mine. I phoned the box to fix it. Really? Well, no, it's mine because I went to that ends of the house. At this time of evening, there's no internet in the other rooms. It can't get around the walls. This 5G uh, telephone network is BS. Really, it's terrible. Since they switched our networks to 5G, the signal doesn't reach my house. I'm getting scraps. I can't even log in to play games on my computer. It's really hard. I tried to play with Steve some PUBG last night. His audio was out. My internet was slow. I kept lagging. I just went to bed. It was terrible. 5G is not better. It doesn't get around corners. It's better if you're near the tower. See, with every jump in technology, you require more sites, which cost more infrastructure. When we had just LTE, a digital signal goes further and goes through walls better. Even your network at your home, you have a choice of 2 point something gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. Don't never use the 5 gigahertz because it has no penetrating power for through the walls. Use the 2 point something gigahertz. That way, your internet in your house will go further. It's just frequencies. It has no bearing on power. And 5 gigahertz frequency doesn't go through anything. Does not penetrate. So the signal penetration is a lot less. When you have 5G, let's say you had one site with LTE, then you get 5G, you need 3 sites to cover the same area. I just got Wi-Fi now. I'm lame. Yeah, but your Wi-Fi is connected to something. It's connected to a backbone, either through a modem for DSL copper wires or a fiber connection. And just because you got fiber doesn't mean your internet will be faster. Your Wi-Fi is just sharing the signal that runs to your house. Wi-Fi don't mean anything. That's just the way you connect to your network. And even if you have a fiber backbone, the fiber optic is a big tunnel with super fast data. However, your internet service provider does not give you that whole tunnel. They give you a little circle in that tunnel. They don't give you the bandwidth that a fiber can use. They just give you one little strand in there. So all these are just names to make you feel better. They don't give you any better service. Wi-Fi extenders, those are good. You're just extending the signal that comes to your house. There's many extenders. So I have yet to find one that works good, personally. We've tried a lot of them. I have not found any of those extenders that were any value whatsoever. The only way to have good extenders is to have Ethernet ports in every room and then have an extender connected from there to your modem. We need a Wi Fi grabber. Wi Fi grabber? It won't help. If your internet's bad, most likely your neighbor's sucks too. It's just the way it works. At our house in Philippines, we have fiber downstairs, and upstairs we have Starlink. I can't get a Wi-Fi repeater extender to work worth a damn. None of them work good. They all suck. They're all BS. The only way to get your house done properly is run Ethernet connections in every room and then run a Wi-Fi extender from there. That's it. Extenders just are terrible. They have one that you plug in the wall. It supposedly uses the electrical wiring. It's all nonsense. Orbi Router Wi-Fi has a network that works pretty well. You know what? Even if you get a decent extender, it only works about a day or two. Maybe 6G will break the walls. Actually, 6G and all just means the signal will need more towers, and you'll have to be closer to the towers. And they won't do that. So the people that live near the actual main point will get good connection. The people who live further away won't. Remember, where I live on the last street in the city. They don't give a shit about this street. This is the last street for this small town. If I go towards town, I get a good signal. I tried the one you plug into the electrical, not worth it. Yeah, it's terrible. I tried it too. I've tried them all. We went through every one you can go through. They're all junk. The best is just run Ethernet throughout your house. How many miles apart are they? The towers depends on what the infrastructure is. A lot of times they just change the repeaters on the tower, but they don't add more towers. If you don't add more towers, it's going to be worse. Every upgrade in signal is going to be a downgrade for you. It really depends on the lay of the land. You have signal propagation. Is it flat? Are there buildings in the way? Do you have to get around buildings? So how many miles apart are towers is a big subject depending on the lay of the land. Really, if you're in flat country with no obstructions, you get better signaling. If you're in buildings, even the weather and humidity have something to do with the signaling. It's a major calculation. I live next to the tower. One is like 2 houses down from me. Well, here's the tower, and it depends on how they point the repeaters. Sometimes they report them down, which means you could live next to the tower, and the signals are going over your house, and you're not grabbing it. So here's the tower shooting the signal out, but you live here, so it's going over you. You're not getting it. So living next to the tower even doesn't have a big bearing if it's not pointing in your direction. My brother-in-law complained for years of bad internet. We took a day at 3 Ethernets throughout the house, no complaints anymore. If you run Ethernet cabling around your house, I need to rerun a cable back to here so I don't have any problem. I had a cable, then it got clipped. That's our business, is network infrastructure and communications infrastructure. That's what we do at work every day, from radio communications to microwave satellite. So that's our business. And I pretty much understand our business that I've been doing for 20 years. Signaling, your service provider tries to do the least amount of upgrades so they can just say they're better. Hold on, I have to go to the toilet. Oh, I gotta pee. All right. Man, there must be a change in the weather. I've had to. Spectrum has a monopoly here, no competition. Yeah, they don't want to spend money on infrastructure. A new person, it depends on the people that actually want to come in and spend money and not get a return on their investment in many years. I heard about Spectrum. I've heard a lot of people bitch about it. Oh, how do you keep everything secure? Everything we do has end-to-end encryption, major encryption, which slows your network down too. And another thing, every government monitors your internet, and that monitoring, if you trace your signal on your internet, it all goes to a hub for some government entity. And those government entities, just like is like a road, is like a wall standing in front of your internet. So they monitor all your traffic. If they didn't monitor it, internet would be better everywhere. But the middleman monitoring from your governments is really a slowdown on the internet. They monitor every little data bit that goes in and out. All governments do it. Every country does it. They've always done it. There's a monitoring station everywhere where you live. And then they use log recordings. They record everything. Everything you send, everything you do is recorded. It always has been. I don't know why everybody got all excited about that guy. They said, oh, they're watching you. They've been watching you. I just read an article. China was hacking ISPs in the USA and assuming the country goes after the others. They don't have to add, they don't have to, that's nonsense. The whole world monitors everybody. Every country has international intelligence monitoring offices where they set up, usually at their embassies, not even hidden, where they put an embassy in a country and then start monitoring that country's internet. They monitor everything you do. There's trillions of data points monitored daily. They only target people they want to. There's so much data. They have target keywords, key phrases, key bits that they watch. I'm going back to pencil and paper. There you go. Yeah, they've always monitored you. I'm getting my Red Magic tablet next month as well. Pre-built gaming PC, so I'm hip to test it out. That's cool. I looked at gaming stuff today, and I just couldn't decide. I was trying to decide if I needed a laptop or I would try handheld gaming devices again. I can't decide, so I just decided to buy nothing. At the end of the day, my bottleneck is my data point connections. It has nothing to do with my equipment. Is it true that computer and televisions are watching you? I don't know about the television, but your computers and your phones, they can be turned off and your camera and your microphone are turned on looking at you and listening to you. It's an easy thing to do. You don't even need a special phone. And the software to do it has been out for years. If they really want to look at you and see what you're doing, it's easy to do. You can have your phone in the house. They can turn on the mic and listen to the whole room. You don't even know it's on. That's always been there. That's been there for 20 years. I'm an Atari joystick guy, so the handhelds are too complicated. Yeah, I've had a few handhelds. I'm thinking about getting another one. I am not going to mention names, but back in the Nokia days, we used to have meetings at a certain government with government people, and after the people left the meeting, we would turn the speaker on in their phone in their car and listen to them talk about what they talked about while the meeting was going on. And we did that 20 years ago. That's not even new technology. I've been in a room where we're monitoring people in their car listening to their microphone. We've been doing that for years. It's always been there. Every internet service provider and every mobile operator gives the government certain access. And if these companies refuse that access or they make it a headache, then they put them in jail. That's what they're doing to that guy right now. No, I just sold all the equipment that goes in the middleman infrastructure. That's how I'm familiar with it. Telegram dude's in jail right now because he's not giving up the spy part. They've encrypted the stuff. He doesn't want to give up the user data. But it's still frivolous. You can still get it. I don't know why they're making a point to him. They don't want to work harder. They want him to give it freer. They can still get in the middle and get it, but he wants to make it freer. And soon as the quantum computers are finished, they don't need permission from any of them. Hey, Anarchy, they can decode your end-to-end encryption. As soon as the quantum computers are readily available, you don't have to worry about encryption. Quantum computer can decrypt your 256-bit keys in a matter of seconds. Quantum computers will break encryption within 2 seconds, within a second. Right now, some encryption may take you 12 to 15 hours to decrypt, but once quantum's up, it can be done in 12 to 15 seconds. So all this great announcements about quantum computers, it just means that all your encryption now is no value. The only way to be secure is to be face to face. Quantum will be the end of crypto. Yeah, it will. It'll end all that. We have quantum computers already, but they take up they take up thousands and thousands of square feet and burn through trillions of megawatts just to make them run. So they're not viable yet. They're still trying to figure out how to make them more viable. There's a couple running around the world. Deb said she had to reboot. Boot, scoot, boogie. What's up, reboot, Deb? Just remember, Deb, you have did what you done doed, and you doed what you done did, and you did do it done. That's a quote from our famous Camel Toe Harris. You got to do what you done did, and did what you did done do. Kamala Harris, famous quote. The parts are from every. Thanks for the security talk. That was enlightening. It's always been that way. You know, that old boy that run off to live in Russia and they acted like he did some great thing. He didn't do anything. Everybody in our business already knows what's up. It's not a secret. They've been doing this shit for 20 years, monitoring anything and everything. Hey, Snowden act like he discovered something. What do you mean you discovered something? I work at a private company. We knew about this since the beginning. It's not a secret. Just they don't readily talk about it. You don't have to work at NSA or CIA to figure it out. Yeah, all you have to do is work at an ISP and you'll know all of these things. I don't know how they made him a saint of exposition. Do I use Telegram? Now that they caught the dude, I just now downloaded just to see what it's about. So by them arresting him, they got a new user. I'm a new user. I want to see what it's about. Yeah. So I'm a new user because they arrested him. It still don't matter. It's just end-to-end encryption. You don't have to use any of it. There's a free one online that you don't have to worry about it. All the encryption and all the data is stored on your phone or another phone, and there is no user data stored. And nobody uses it, but there's already completely secure communications. What's the name of it, Sharon? I've got it on my other phone. I forgot what it is. There's already completely secure communications. Hold on, I'll give you the name of it. Let's see if I have the app on. Not Signal. Oh, God. Earl, be quiet. Oh, hell, it's not here. Oh, it was on my other phone. Sharon, what is the name of that I told you guys to try? I got to re-download my account. Damn it! There is no new account. Once you get rid of it, you got to create a new one. What do you work from home? I hate working with other people. Really, I don't mind. Damn. Thank you for subbing, Tina. Well, shoot, I got to download that program again. Hold on. Where do I download it at? I'm going to give you guys the secret. If you really need private communications, there's two ways to do it. Hold on, and I'll show you. If you're really into needing to send stuff and don't want anyone to have any data information, okay, let me find it. I can't. I think Sharon went to sleep or she don't hear me. Oh, here it is. This is your number one deal here. If you want to have private communications, it's called Jammy. It's available on your computer and everything else. I need to download Jammy. I need to update my chat GPT. What else do I need to do here? That's it. What's that? No. I'll update that one. I'll update that one. There's a problem. My Prism needed an update. I didn't even update it. My Gmail needs an update. All right. There we go. Jammy. This is it. This is Jammy. If you want to get an app to have privacy between your friends and there's no storage of data, you use Jammy. Here's Jammy. I'm going to have to say join Jammy because I don't have my account. Give me a username. And then I'll encrypt it. Let's see. My username will be JOY, joyful soul. There. My username is joyful soul. We will encrypt it. I have to have a password for that. Oh, let me hide my password for encryption. What happened? It didn't do it? Hold on. My old account, I lost it. I didn't save the encryption key when I changed to the new phone, so you lose it. There's no way to recover it because there's no account recovery. Your account data is only your account data is stored only on your phone. Once you delete it, you can't get it back. It's over. It saves no account info, and once you lose it, there is a whole thunderstorm outside my house. Lightning hit, power came off second, was pretty damn terrifying. I hate when that happens. I love Brooks and Dunn. I used to like them years ago. I used to be a Brooks and Dunn. Some of their stuff is pretty good. Brooks and Dunn was all right. I can't remember everything they had. Boot Scoot and Boogie. That wasn't a bad old song. So if you download Jammy, uh, my encryption key is so big I'll never figure it out. Anyway, we'll worry about it later. Wife just asked why I'm laughing. Tell her you were just thinking about your years of marriage together and what it really meant to you. See how she responds. You can always brighten your day with some sarcasm. You can always brighten your day. Old ball and chain. Snarky, good evening. Per usual, I'm just here to hear you sing Air Supply. I'm all out of love. I'm nothing without you. Everybody do it now. We're all out of love. I'm nothing without you. Sing it now. Caliburn Babe, yeah. They used to play the song in your car by the country western singer. He was doing his truck and gonna have, yeah. I play a lot of country songs when nobody's with me. Can't stream them. Uh, Somebody sent me a Gmail. I came across your channel by accident and ended up liking your videos in the end. Well, we appreciate you. We're glad you're accidentally here. Poofy haired, fancy. Do you have a 50-50 salt nick? I don't know what mine is, to be honest. I use one and I always use the same. What is it called? Mine is VCT, Ripe Vapes. What is this whole contraption inside? I can't read the print. It's too small. Ripe Vapes. I don't know. I use the same one always. Missing Alan Jackson. Yeah, I like Alan Jackson. All that's good stuff. Something in my eyeball. The country song Convoy. Yes, that wasn't really a country song. That was more or less a prodigy joke song. We got a little convoy rocking through the night. Come on and join our convoy. Ain't it a beautiful sight? Convoy. Big Ben, you got yours on. That's just like old Burt Reynolds movie stuff. I wouldn't call that country. I'll find the song I'm referring to. Okay. Yeah, that was more of a story type stuff from the damned old trucking movies. That music falls along the line. It's kind of like comedy prodigy stuff, like The Streak. Oh, yes, they call him The Streak. Fastest thing on 2 feet. Ethel, is that you? Get your clothes on. All that stuff's just old comical type stuff. Lock the door and turn them lights down low. We ain't got no place to go. Awesome, you know that song. Hell, I know every song there ever was. Streak in 70s. I listened to every little song on the planet back in the day. I gave up on listening to every single song years ago. It's too bad we can't do it. I had a library of music that was unfreaking believable. I listened to a lot of it every day. We used to travel, listen to music constantly. I went through so many flip sides, so many albums. If you really get into them, the flip side is better than the cover. I used to like country songs till I heard about a thing called funk. Hell, I like all music. I have no in particular type of music. Benny Hill comedy canceled these days. I don't know. Benny Hill reruns are still on. I think that was the song. Oh, baby, lock the door, turn the lights down low. We don't have no place to go. Is PUBG a fix for you? No. My PUBG screwed up. I can only play if I tether it to my phone as a hotspot. So I can't broadcast and play PUBG. I can't stand today's music. Every now and then something comes along that I like. I don't care from Metallica to any music I like. I like it all. I don't have something I say, oh, I only like that. Who's that song? I forget his name. I like Dance Monkey too. I like all sorts, even hip hop. There's some rap I like. There's stuff that I do like. Doesn't matter what genre or what it is. I'm not a particular lover of anything in particular. I will like any music genre has something I like. From Frank Sinatra to Metallica, you find something I'll like it. I have tons of music. I just can't play it here because we get in trouble. I even like Gloria Estefan's Spanish albums. They're wonderful. Have you ever listened to Gloria Estefan's Spanish albums? La Tierra? Oh, what good stuff, man. I like Tom McDonald and makes fun of woke people and politicians. He raps. Yeah, they have some funny ones. Michael Bolton. You know what? I was never a big Michael Bolton fan. He's got some popular hits that are okay, But I wasn't ever really overexcited. From Linda Ronstadt, you name it. Listen to La Tierra album by Gloria Estefan in Spanish. That is some cool music. I even listened to Cuban music, Cubano, the Cuban Boys. There's all sorts of stuff I've listened to. I just can't play it here. We get in trouble. You like Patsy Cline? Some of her stuff was all right too. Yeah, you get in trouble to play. I think you're allowed to play so many seconds. Phil Collins is good. You're allowed to play like so many seconds of music without trouble, but I don't remember how many seconds it is. Yeah, I don't remember what you're allowed to play. You know, from Blind Melon to Boston to Alabama, ACDC is pretty good stuff. Can't play more than that. I remember how many seconds you're allowed to play. Oh, you know what I really like? Yeah, that is pretty good. Seven Bridges. Let's see. Hold on a minute. See if anybody. I got some music you probably never heard of. Listen to this. What kind of man? What kind of man? What kind of man? That is a bluegrass music from the Gospel Creek Bluegrass Band, and the song is called What Kind of Man? What kind of man? Oh, what kind of man? What kind of man? It's talking about Jesus. What kind of man was Jesus? I got some hillbilly stuff. Yeah, I love that hillbilly banjo gospel. That's rare. Gospel Creek is the name of the band. Look it up. Yeah, look it up. The band's name is called Gospel Creek, and they have bluegrass gospel, and it's heavy duty. Elvis Presley make best country song. Elvis Presley, I I don't I don't know. Elvis Presley, yeah, he's all right. I'm looking at my library. It's so mixed you would never ever believe it. Dead Man's Party. I'm looking at my library. I have so much. I have hundreds of Randy Travis gospel music. I have a lot of gospel. I like country and bluegrass gospel. I'm gonna have to start listening to my music again. Oingo boingo. Yeah, you got it. Oh, I got a lot of music from everything you can think of. From Nirvana to Louis Frank, Buena Vista. Anyway, I got a library that's 100 miles deep. It's on my phone. I just don't ever listen to it. Can't listen to nothing. You're only allowed to play like an intro within a few seconds, and that's the end of it. You can't play anything else. Nirvana's real cool. Tears for Fears is not bad. Yeah, there's a lot of good music. I like newer music, older music. It just depends. It catches me right that I like it. Is it just me? But PUBG is not as fun as it used to be. PUBG PC is not as fun. It's not. PUBG Mobile is okay, and but I burn out on it. I haven't played. I don't think one game this week. Kind of burn out. Today I was thinking about getting a new handheld gaming device. I've had three or four of them. I've had the Legion Go, which I consider the number one handheld. I tried the MSI Claw. The audio was great, but I just can't get around playing with the joystick as much as I would like to. And then I had the Steam Deck. I have tried to get used to those handheld gaming devices. Can you line dance? Yeah, actually, when I lived in Vegas, we used to. My roommate taught line dancing. We used to have fun with it. Well, we ain't done that in forever. Some good old line dancing. Yeah, a lot of people. Sharon, me too, love her music. Yeah, I haven't done line dancing, God, in so long. We used to get into that. That's pretty fun. Something to do with a bunch of folks. I have the Legion Go. I love it. Yeah, the Legion Go is by far the best handheld out there. Just the screen alone makes it great. However, the audio quality on that MSA Claw is pretty good. PC is for gaming. I am burned out on playing Wars on mobile. Now it's more tactical. I can't figure out which game I really want to play anymore. I've went through so many of them. I mean, I'm trying to figure out a gaming device that I really enjoy. I was trying to teach myself to like joysticks, but I just can't do it. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'll try another MSI Claw for the hell of it. When they get like 80% off, nobody wants them. Johnny, be good. What's happening? You put the retro arch on your Legion Go. Yeah, the Legion Go is the best, man. It's so awesome. It's actually a portable supercomputer. It's awesome. Johnny, be good. Finally, he says. Finally. Finally. Well, what do I need to do? Should I go to the laundry now? Nah, do it later. Steam Deck. I've had the Steam Deck. The problem with the Steam Deck is you get more games on Windows than Linux. Steam Deck's not bad. I've had it. They're all they're too expensive. They're double priced. They need to be half of what they are. New artists and Johnny Jordan, Angelina Jordan. Oh. All right, I'd have to see who it is. Not many new artists that are overwhelming me with any excitement whatsoever. I don't know if you could see it. Depends on your perception. But I can see a lot of new artists that are trying country music and stuff that are just fake. They got no soul. They're just like trying to be something, you know. A lot of those great artists only sound good after a half bottle of whiskey. If you straight during the day try to listen to some new artists, you'll find them to be very boring. The average consumer doesn't like to go because you have to be computer savvy in order to use it. Really, I didn't know that. Legion goes number one hands down. If somebody doesn't like it, they're illiterate. It's number one. There's no hands down anything. Now she's already in Vegas. Yeah, that don't mean a lot. She's not in Hendersonville or Nashville. Being in Vegas don't mean a lot. Hell, Vegas play anybody that sounds like somebody else. I've been trying to comment on here for 30 minutes. Had to shut my phone off and bring it back on. Same way with the Facebook. You may need to update your device, Johnny. What are you using, Johnny? Motorola flip phone? Johnny's on a Motorola flip phone, trying to chat, doesn't have a keyboard. She's very diverse. Yeah, I probably wouldn't like it then. Yeah, I'm not. I probably wouldn't care much for it. Debbie is having problems. I told her to update her iPad. There's an update for Twitch and many things today. I just noticed for Apple. I don't know about Android. You're using the XR. Oh, the XR is the best. Don't change it. It's a good phone. XR is number one. Damn good phone. Really. Do not change it until it catches on fire. You can keep updating and updating the apps. XR is excelente, numero uno, muy bueno. 2005 Razor. Oh, Twitch is updated every minute. Yeah, there. Well, the old deal with the Twitch part is Twitch sucks now. The Twitch app today is total BS. It's bullshit. I need to get everybody over at YouTube. Forget about Twitch. I've had enough of them. Twitch drive me crazy. Even some of the people on Twitch, there's so many people that have changed. It's just not a bunch of weirdos. That's why I'm on YouTube. Yeah, well, Twitch is. Kids say true, talented singers these days trash like old Taylor Swift. I bet Taylor Swift has a big cooter. I don't know why, but I just see that with her. You can tell her I said that. Oh, big cooter Swift. What's the temperature outside? Should I even go somewhere? Let's see what we got going on weather-wise. Weather. It's 94 degrees at almost 9 at night. Twitch is trash these days. Yeah, it ain't no good. And humidity is 57%. Yeah, I ain't going out. Yeah, there's a lot of just really low tier folks on Twitch. Or just bebop gals doing stupid stuff, you know. Sitting there rubbing on their short shorts, talking to these little boys, trying to get them 14-year-old dollars. Yeah, we're at 57% humidity. I don't want to get out of that nonsense. Hot and humid. I don't really need to go anywhere. Man, it's hot and humid, and it's almost 9 at night. 9 at night, 95 degrees and humid. At night time, 9 o'clock at night. That's crazy. I need to go back to the grocery. I forgot to buy black pepper and dried truffles. I wanted to make some eggs with it's worse in Baghdad. Yeah, it always is. Baghdad's hotter than hell. From Kuwait to Baghdad, it gets hotter than here. Kuwait's only about an hour and a half, 2 hours from here. And then a little further, you get into Iraq, it's real hot. I have Russian steaks already. I went to the grocery. I have Russian steaks and salmon. Not the salmon I like, but I do have some salmon. The cook called me today, and I just told him, don't bring me food for a while. I'll let you know when you need to bring it. After his spicy beef and chicken, I just can't eat his crap. It messes my internals up for 2 or 3 days. I have a little salmon. Let me show you what I got. Oh. In Canada, it's pretty cold. That's nice. We have Del C, inspiring food lifestyle, smoked premium salmon. We have this one. It's not the smoked salmon I like, but it's okay. Let's see what it tastes like. My uncle used fried chops and grits and eggs. Sounds good. You know what? I'm going to open this kitchen or this juice is going to run all over my desk. Woo-hoo. Let's see what kind of taste we get. Not as good as the Saudi Sima. This one's good, but not that great. I mean, it's tasty, but it's not perfect. Not that great. You're having a 0 point dinner on the WW tonight. That's This is smoked also, but it's not that good. This would be good. Cut up into small cubes, mixed with some soft scrambled eggs, sprinkled with truffles on a piece of rye toast. Cyberpunk on my PC, realistic. PUBG PC is just so hard to go pro in. Yeah, PUBG's PC is a bitch. I tried Cyberpunk. I didn't care for it much. I need some rye bread, powdered truffle. Not powdered truffle, but dried truffle would be nice. And a little cilantro. It's not very appealing. It tastes commercial. It tastes kind of compressed commercial. I'm going to chuck this up and use it later on some eggs. Maybe I'll use it in the morning. So I'm going to cut it up and use it in the morning in my eggs. One more bite. All right. All right. We'll save this for morning eggs. I'm not going to eat it now. I'm going to put this and cover it up, put it in the fridge, and use it for eggs in the morning. I will do soft scrambled eggs in the morning and sprinkle that in with it. Maybe it'll be better. Salmon's expensive these days. I bought some steaks. I bought 9 Wagyu beef hamburgers, 4 Russian steaks, 2 packs of smoked salmon, and a pack of mackerel. And it together the cost was $226. That was I spent at the grocery, and I had 3 little bitty bags for $200. $226, and I went home with 3 little bitty bags. It's crazy expensive. Hey, Myrna, but that's all supposed to be. Kipper snacks taste better. I like Kipper. Yeah, that's crazy. $226, and that will last me only a weekend. I can't eat premium every day. I could, but I don't want to spend that much money. It's crazy expensive. Excuse me. How's everything going? Well, I don't know if you heard, Myrna. I won the Powerball lottery yesterday, but I felt guilty, and I gave it to them. Kamala Harris Foundation. So I gave her all the money. Gave all my Powerball to Kamala Harris. She's going to been doing what you done did. That's her slogan. So now she can done did what she gonna been do. Remember, you can been done what you done doed, but don't do what you been did done. Kamala Harris, do what you been done did. And remember that you done did what you've been doing. Yes, ma'am. Where is that coconut tree? It was too close to the house, knocked me out. Does Kamala Harris have a chance? Here's the issue we have. They have employed millions of woke ass people to work in these vote counting places. They're going to screw him over. Don't be shocked. She don't have a prayer in hell. But they're going to cheat like this more than they have ever cheated in history. They're going to cheat like hell. And you ain't going to do nothing about it. They're going to boldface catch him. They kind of got stuck in a corner. They thought if they killed Trump, it'd all be cool, but they missed. Have you been watching these debates going on about the Secret Service and all? It's not on the TV anywhere. You got to find them on the YouTube and other places. Have you been watching this? They tried to assassinate him. Our federal government did. FBI, CIA, they're all in on it. They're all in on it. I don't care what people say. They're all in on it. It was a total deal. They're in on it. It was a total. It's unbelievable. You just listen to these debates and these talks. They wanted to murder him to get him out of the way. It's really insane. And then they're using every courthouse in America to sue him frivolously for something. They're doing everything they can, trying to convict him on any little thing, pulling out everything they can pull out just to keep him so busy with lawyers and money. They're trying everything to get him out of the way. If you don't see it, you're a blind-ass weirdo. It's the most absurd thing in the world. I can't believe the people didn't riot over all this shit. Your government's so crooked. Now, if you look what they're doing to him, imagine what chance you have as just old common man. They censor him, cut him out. They've tried to kill him. All the media channels are for the left. They're all against it. They're blocking everything they do. They're suing him for anything and everything they can imagine, filling every courtroom they can fill. They're bullying the shit out of him. What they're doing is totally, the American people that are accepting this, if you're on the left, you're a bad person. You really are. You're unbelievable. You're nasty. There's a special place in hell for y'all, and it's right below the urinal. They are wearing him out. They will start on you next. Look what they're doing to him. Imagine if they come after you. You got no money, no chance in hell of standing up to these bullies. I may change parties. I'm embarrassed to be different. It's a shocking thing. If Even the big Democrats are changing. The ones that have any mind are saying, I can't be a part of this no more. They're changing parties. It's not about a party anymore. It's about an absurd group of people. I don't know what they're doing. It's insane. If you can't see what they're doing, you've got to be blind. It's the biggest case of bullying, harassment, and illegal activity in the history of America. It's ridiculous. Their whole campaign is slander. It's nothing about what we can do and what we will do. All they talk about is slander. That's it, slander. Just talk bad about everybody else. They have no ground to stand on what they have done and what can be done. Read the Naked Communist book. Tells you what they will do. Anyway, it's insane. That's all I can say. It's unbelievable. It's disgusting. I don't care what party you're with. If you just can't see what's going on, you're blind as a bat. It's terrible, absurd. It's beyond nasty. It's downright criminal. I was watching a debate, an old debate. It was Nixon and somebody else. I don't know. It was a debate from the 60s. And it's amazing how nice and civil and how they do it. Fox News is not doing any better. They're subtly trying to defame him too. Fox is trying to do the same. They're all corrupt. They're all doing it. They're doing it less aggressively. But if you look at their innuendos and the way they talk, they're not the stable right wing people at all. They're left wing too. They're not being his friend. Yeah, Fox is demeaning and screwing him over too. Oh, I already knew they always ask him to censor people. Federal government's been in there the whole time, using it as a right arm of the federal government to manipulate the people and to kill opinions and comments. Older conversation is brilliant compared to BS now. It was wonderful. Look at some of the presidential debates from the 60s and 70s. It was quite impressive. I watched Jimmy Carter debate somebody, and I was pretty shocked the way they talked civilly to each other. Yeah, it was quite a good debate. These old debates are pretty good. It was just interesting, the whole intellect, the conversation, the style. It was just like, wow, that's respectable. It's now nothing but a soap opera. They've got it it's so nasty. What did we eat for dinner? I had for dinner so far, I had a smoked mackerel, a Russian steak, and a Wagyu beef patty. Yeah, those debates were before the internet, but they recorded them and reposted them. And I have drank 5 bottles of water in the past 2 hours. Yes, these second grade childish assaults are ridiculous. I've drank, what am I on, third bottle of water since I woke up. I need to slow down on the water. I'm going to be peeing half the night. It's just that smoked mackerel that I ate really made me thirsty. I don't like the smoked mackerel. Ugh, it was nasty. Too much salt in the smoked mackerel. Ugh, it was rough. Would Kamala beat Nixon? Oh, she's not anything. I don't even know why they're talking about her. She's nothing. She's never been elected, never been directed, never been part of anything. She has no intellect, no ability, no speaking. She could not do anything without a prompt. She has no way to answer anything on the spot. She can't do it. She has no abilities. I don't know her personally, but what I see in the face, it doesn't seem to be very good. Maybe your blood sugar make you thirsty. It could be a little up, but I haven't had anything to have any sugar. I think it's from the mackerel. People becoming teachers in an open space and bad people with bad intentions. Yes, it's quite heavy. Kennedy Jr. is your favorite, is he? A school district near me started school this Monday. Guess what? 80 workers at the school went on strike on the first day of school. Yeah, they should fire them all. Any of the school people go on strike, fire them immediately and replace them. That's the best thing to do. Doesn't matter who they are, what they did, just let them go. Make an example out of them. Let them go. They should immediately let them go without hesitation and charge them with some kind of criminal activity, public something. Keep them in the courts for the rest of their life. Yep, that's what they need to do. Anyway, I don't have any kids in school. I ain't gonna worry about all the nonsense. But I don't like the intention of what they did. I will pull my child out if they go on strike and have teach from home. There you go. Homeschooling kids seem to be turning out better these days. What do you think of Bill Maher? I don't know. I don't really watch it much. I don't watch anything, to be honest. If it pops up as a YouTube short or something on Twitter, then I may go and look for a video about it and look. I'm not really a live media guy. I don't follow any great news. The only news I do is I click on Google News that gives you news from everything and I look through it. Yeah, I just look through stuff. I don't know. I don't follow it unless it's absurd, and then I look into it. A lot of absurdity in the world. And the reason I don't like turning on any news media, I don't want to hear about Israel. I don't want to hear about Ukraine. I don't want to hear about Palestine. I'm an American. None of that shit's my business, and I don't care. To be honest, I don't care about it. I don't want to hear about anything that's not American news anymore. If your country has a problem, it's your problem. And if I happen to be in your country when you have a problem, I'll be quiet because I'm a visitor and I'm a guest and it's not my business. Really. I just don't worry about what's going on outside of my country. That's only my concern. I'll make smart-ass comments about U.S. things, but not any other countries. What they're doing don't really matter. You can't believe any of the media. It's all BS anyway. You don't know what's really happening anywhere. They're just leading you to believe something. You don't really know what's going on, to be honest. Nobody knows what the real story is anymore. We have no idea. The media is a bully operation. Who are they bullying today? Nobody knows. Nobody knows who they're bullying today and who they're going to attack and for what reason. It's a criminal organization. All of them are connected. If I was a leader of a nation, I'd ban them all. I wouldn't allow them anywhere in our society. Ban them until they get back to reality. Yeah, I would ban every bit of it. Could not believe teachers had wood paddles when I went to school. Google News is working for left, is it? Yeah, but it's not the Google News. See, here's how the Google works. It's still bullshit, but here's how it works. Google has nothing to do with Google News. You just go to here, and then you press News, and it gives you stories from The Hill, Al Jazeera, and then you go to the World News and gives you one from Al Jazeera, Associated Press. It's like an organization thing. It's not Google News. BBC. It just puts them all on one page to look at everybody's opinion. They're all lies. Something about independent. Everything has something. Venezuela for Reuters, just all the different media organizations. This is their propaganda all lined up in one place. It's all over the world. You don't know. You read through it. That's about it. My favorite story today is the UN Secretary General says the ocean is overflowing. This sumbitch is smart as Biden. Did you know the ocean is overflowing? Oh my God. The ocean's overflowing. It's like the toilet that can't flush. Who's this dumbass? Ocean's overflowing. Oh shit. It's such bullshit. The ocean is now overflowing. Oh hell, we have a new problem. I didn't know the ocean was overflowing. The ocean is overflowing. I don't know. Some of the people that they put in charge in the UN and other places are just a joke. What are they going to do with the ocean overflowing? What are you going to do about that? Tell me, what's your resolution on that one? You think $5 billion or trillions of dollars would help it stop overflowing? And what are you going to do with it if it's overflowing? We need to get rid of teachers' unions. They're corrupt, are they? I don't know anything about all that stuff. Just remember, the ocean's overflowing. Thank you, Google News, for the highlighting that article. Want to let you know, UN, United Nations, got that ocean overflowing. That's the funniest story of the day. Ocean's overflowing. Overflowing like a toilet. I don't know what their whole point of that deal is. There's actually some Roman bath tidal pools where you would take a bath using ocean water, and they're still exactly the same today as they were in Roman times. There's been no changes. They're exaggerating and elaborating and exaggerating, whatever you call it, on every issue. All false narratives, all false stuff. They come up with all this stuff that's totally untrue. Yo, Shadow, hello. Shadow, what's up? It's all exaggerational nonsense. It's an extra tax. It's something they're going to pull out. UN needs more money for something. They all need money for something. Money, money, money. Come up with a new program to take more money. What's next? God only knows. Okay, I guess I should. You got to go on, Monkey. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, whatever it may be where you're at. Go and prosper and live long. Go prosper. Or at least settle in, try to keep what you got. If you're already prosperous, try to stay that way. Live long and prosper. Well, it's 9 at night. I should be tired, but I took a long nap. I may have to force myself to sleep after bed. I'm overly thirsty, which is a problem from that stupid mackerel. I wish I never would have done that. I got to remember not to buy that again. That was way too salty, too much sodium. Watch something boring. I'm bored with everything. Really, I ain't got anything I want to watch. I'm so bored with anything and everything, it's crazy. I usually was addicted and played a lot of PUBG. I ain't played forever anymore. I'm kind of burnt out on that. Yeah, I'm about ready to chill. We'll chill, go lay down. The outside cats will eat it. Yeah, they will. Mountain side cats eat anything. Anything they'll eat. They'll eat anything and everything. All right, folks, I believe go chill and relax. I'm going to go relax, try to get my mind settled down. I need to get to sleep for the next 30, 40 minutes. That way I won't be tired tomorrow. All right, I'm going to go attempt to sleep. Thank you, folks, for being on this wonderful chat and interaction with everyone about anything and everything with no particular direction. So, Tina, everyone, see you all. Everyone, good night. See you tomorrow, God willing. Cheers.